Hello students, I'm here with another video from the new chapter of class 7 Science NCERT book, that is chapter number 4, Heat. Before starting today's video, children, I would tell you that in this chapter what topics are to be discussed. So here we are going to discuss about the concept of heat, what do you mean by the hot object and the cold object. Then we'll be discussing about the temperature measurement and how this temperature has to be measured in the different types, in the different situations of the human beings, okay, and also what instruments are being used. Then after that we will be studying about the thermometer, the types of thermometers, and then after that we will be discussing about the transference of heat, and this we will discuss about the conduction, convection and radiation, three things, and then what are the practical applications of these three concepts, okay. Now in the introduction of this chapter heat, what do you understand by the term heat, children? Okay, so in chapter number 3 we have learned about the woolen clothes which are made from the animal fibers. Now we all should know that cotton clothes are made from the plant fibers, and we wear woolen clothes during winters when it is cold outside. Now woolen clothes keep us warm. We prefer to wear light colored clothes, and cotton clothes are going to be present, and this is going to become when it becomes very hot, we wear cotton clothes. And why is it so that when we are wearing the cotton clothes or when we are wearing the light colored clothes, we are not feeling very cold? We are not feeling very cold because these objects, they have the tendency, the color, the white color has certain quality, and this and also in the cotton clothes also have different types of different variety. It is having a quality that it is going to help us to get rid of that hot weather, okay. Now in winters we feel cold inside the house also, and if we come out in the sun we feel warm. Okay, then after that we know that we have to feel this cold and warm feelings, okay. Now if we talk about heat, we are saying we have to come across these two words, cold and hot, okay. Both of them are opposite to each other, and if I say that, what do you mean, how can you say that an object is cold or an object is hot? Okay, so in our daily life we come across a number of objects which is said to be hot and which is said to be cold. Now there could be some examples you can give for the cold objects and the hot objects. What are the examples of the cold objects? You can write very easily: ice cream, okay, ice cream. Then it could be what else could be? Some cold things, which cold drinks, okay, fine. Then next is hot objects में आप क्या examples दे सकते हो? It could be warm water, then it could be fruit juice, then it could be which is kept on the burner, okay, which is kept on the burner, or we can say fire. जैसे ही हम ये सारे नाम बोलते हैं, you can easily understand that the object is hot. It is just opposite to this cold object, okay. अभी ऐसा अगर बोलेंगे, we write tea or coffee, it means that it is served hot. This thing comes in our mind that the things which I am talking about, these examples which I am talking about, is the example of the hot object or hot things, hot beverages, okay, or the things which we are using. Fine, if I write sun, then where are you going to write? You are going to write here. If I write moon, you will write it here, because these things are presumed that they are having a very high temperature. They are having they give us warmth. That is why it is said to be as the hot object, okay. Now in our daily life we come across the number of objects. Some of the hot objects are cold, some of the objects are hot. Tea is hot, ice is cold. List some other objects which you can fill in this table, which is hot and cold, and there are certain examples which is given over here in table number 4.1, and you have to just put a tick mark whether it is a hot object or a cold object. Okay, do not touch the objects which is too hot, and we should be very careful while doing these kinds of experiments. We see that some objects are cold while some objects are hot, and we know that some objects are hotter than others while others are colder than some objects. Okay, how we can decide that how much cold or how much hot any object is? अब हमने बोल दिया पानी गर्म है, टी गर्म है, चाय गर्म है, ओके, एंड आइसक्रीम ठंडी है या आइस ठंडी है. ठीक है, कैसे हम बोलते हैं कि आइस ठंडा है और चाय गर्म है? इट्स कितनी गर्म है? हाउ कैन यू डिसाइड दैट? So for deciding, for telling or for explaining how much hot or cold any object is, we will be telling this by measuring the temperature. Okay, by measuring the temperature we will be understanding, we will be saying, we will be seeing, and we will be understanding that how much hot or cold any object is. So we come across a new word, this is temperature. So what is temperature? Temperature is the degree of measurement of any hot or cold object. Okay, any hot or cold object. So this is the degree of hotness, or it is a measure of hotness or coldness. So we can say that, I'll just discuss this again once more, and I'll be telling more things about this temperature. So we see that some objects are cold while some are hot. You also know that some objects are hotter than the others. However, how we decide this, that object is, some of the objects are cold, some of the objects are hot, and we often do it by touching the things. We often do it by touching the things, that whether any object is hot or cold. Okay. Now, if I touch the surface of the board, this is cold. My hand is warmer than this object. Okay, so we touch and we feel, is this sense reliable? क्या हम correct measure कर रहे हैं? Sometimes what happens, किसी का हाथ अगर ठंडा होगा तो आपको ये ऑब्जेक्ट गर्म फील हो रहा है, अगर हाथ गर्म है तो ये ऑब्जेक्ट आपको ठंडा फील होगा, या ये ऑब्जेक्ट गर्म है और हाथ ठंडा है तब भी हमें दूसरी तरह से अलग अलग टाइप के डिग्रीज मिलेंगी. ठीक है, सो व्हाट हैपेंस, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस, because of the process of the degree of this coldness or hotness could be measured properly by a degree of measurement that is said to be as the temperature. Now what is activity number 4.1 saying? Take 3 glass tumbler. Okay, this activity which we have done in our lab manuals also, and I have shown you the experiment as well. So take 3 small containers, label them as A, B and C. I'll be discussing this. So this is activity number 4. So here what happens, you have to take 3 tumblers, name it as A, B and C. ठीक है, 3 tumblers you are taking. Put some cold water in, label them as A, B and C. Put cold water in mug A, okay, hot water in mug B, and mix some cold and hot water in mug C. Both the water in mug C. Okay, now we have to dip the hand in these 3 containers. Just dip the hand in 3 containers. Okay, now after keeping the hands in 2 mugs for 2 to 3 minutes, you have to put both the hands simultaneously in mug C. एक हाथ को आपको इस वाले वाटर में रखना, ठंडे वाटर में, एक हाथ को आपको रखना है गर्म वाटर में, फिर दोनों को निकाल करके आपको इसी कोल्ड और हॉट वाटर वाले मिक्सचर में 3rd कंटेनर में रखना. एंड व्हाट यू हैव टू फील, दिस सेज दैट My left hand tells me that the water in the mug C is hot. जिसको आपने कोल्ड वाटर में रखा था, ओके, लेफ्ट हैंड को आपने अगर लेफ्ट हैंड को आपने ए में रखा था, इसको कोल्ड में, और बी को लेफ्ट हैंड को हम कोल्ड वाटर में रखेंगे और राइट हैंड को हम हॉट वाटर में रखेंगे. अब दोनों हैंड्स को हम निकाल करके साइमल्टेनियसली एक साथ इस सी कंटेनर में रखेंगे. तो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू फील, वी विल बी फीलिंग दैट द राइट हैंड, द लेफ्ट हैंड says the water is hot and right hand says the water is cold. Now if so much confusion is there, we are dipping the left hand in the cold water, but I say that this container C is having hot water, but still we know that we have mixed both these water in the container number C. So is the feeling of touch is this reliable? Is this reliable? We cannot decide. It creates confusion. It creates confusion among the things, that whether it is hot or cold objects. Okay, now both the hands are having different feelings. Bojo was confused, which shows that we cannot always rely on the sense of our touch to decide whether the object is hot or cold. Something we must confirm. For confirming the feelings, for confirming the sensation of this hot water and the cold water, we need to have some reliable technique. We need to have some confirming techniques, and that is why we come to an idea of temperature. We came to an idea of temperature. Now what is this temperature? How can we decide that how much any object is hot or how much any object is cold? We can decide with the help of this temperature. Now temperature is a measure of hotness or coldness. It is a reliable measure of hotness or coldness of any object. So temperature is measured by a device called thermometer. The device is known as thermometer. Okay, the device which is used to measure the temperature is known as the thermometer. Now how the thermometer is going to measure the temperature? Is this of different types or the same types? So we will be discussing all these things in this chapter. So children, please understand what is the thermometer. How can you write down the definition, or how can you write in one sentence what is the thermometer? Temperature is a degree of measurement of the hotness and the coldness. हम एकदम बता सकते हैं कि कितना टेम्परेचर है किसी ऑब्जेक्ट का. अगर टेम्परेचर कम है तो हम बोलेंगे कोल्ड ऑब्जेक्ट है, अगर टेम्परेचर ज़्यादा है तो हम बोलते हैं ऑब्जेक्ट हॉट है. ओके, सो अभी हम डिसाइड करने के लिए बार बार टच करके नहीं देखेंगे किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को. वी विल सिंपली अंडरस्टैंड बाय द टर्म, बाय द मीनिंग दैट द ऑब्जेक्ट इज हैविंग दिस मच temperature. Okay, and this will be measured by a device called thermometer. Now the next topic is measuring temperature. Measuring temperature. So have you seen the thermometer? Yes, we have. Nowadays we are daily seeing the thermometer, isn't it? Now the temperature sensors are there, thermal scanning is happening everywhere, and that is why even the children, those who are coming to the school, they also are feeling the same thing, that which we are measuring the temperature nowadays, and we see that what value is this temperature having right now. Okay, so temperature is being measured by the instrument called thermometer. So yes, we have seen and we are frequently seeing these days. Recall that when you or someone else in your family had a fever, the temperature was measured by a thermometer. The thermometer that measures our body temperature is said to be as clinical thermometer. Okay, now there could be the type of thermometer, which is one is clinical thermometer. Okay, one type of thermometer is clinical thermometer. The next type of thermometer would be the laboratory thermometer. Okay, so clinical thermometer and the laboratory thermometer, these are the two types of thermometer which we have to study. Even we have to study about the maximum and minimum temperature thermometer also is there. So what difference are these three having? So clinical thermometer is a thermometer which measures the body temperature, of the human beings. Okay, so clinical thermometer is used by the doctors. We can say clinic से आपको याद आ जाएगा, clinic से आपको word समझ में आ जाएगा. It means it is related with the doctor, and when the doctor has to measure the temperature of any person, then they use the small thermometer which is said to be as the clinical thermometer. Now hold the thermometer in your hand and examine it carefully. We will be seeing that if we do not have thermometer, you can request your friends to share. So there is no need of sharing, because nowadays I feel that everybody's house is having this instrument in their homes, and you can see. And if you're not having that bulb thermometer or glass thermometer, nowadays the digital thermometers are also available, and mostly nowadays you are having that thermometer in your home. Okay, but still, if you have to understand what is the structure of this clinical thermometer and what has to be measured and how we will see this, we can understand by drawing the diagram, and I'll be showing you how this temperature is going to be measured. I'll draw a little bit bigger diagram ताकि आपको दिखाई पड़े. Okay, capillary is there in between. Okay, then we have markings. Both the sides. Okay, and we have mercury filled in this. We have mercury filled in this, and here one more thing is there. One structure is being made, which is like this. Okay, so this is a clinical thermometer. How can you write? What are the different labelings of this? We can see these. This is the glass body. Okay. Then this is known as scale. This is known as capillary. This is known as bulb, and this is known as kink. Okay, and mercury is filled inside this bulb. So children, this is okay. That word is not visible. I'll be writing this. Here. This is mercury. Okay. Now I'll explain the structure of thermometer. So structure of thermometer says it is having a glass body. Okay, एक glass body है. उसमें आपके पास क्या है? एक glass body में scale होती है. जैसे आपके scale में scales present, numbers present होते हैं. In the same manner, we also have scale. We have scaling. We have numbering printed on this thermometer. Then we have one capillary. Capillary means it is a very fine tube-like structure is present in between, in the center of this body of the test tube. And in the last part, at one of its end, this capillary ends in the bulb. Inside the bulging, this is said to be as bulb. And there you can see this capillary is bent from in the forward, I mean the last part, it is bent. You can see this bending. So why this bending is present? This bending is known as kink, K-I-N-K. अभी हम एक एक स्ट्रक्चर की डेफिनेशन देख लेते हैं, या फिर हम ऐसा कह सकते हैं एक्सप्लेनेशन देख लेते हैं. What is the use of this glass body? It protects the mercury. Then scale helps in reading, taking the reading of temperature. Capillary helps in rising of mercury. Bulb is going to save the mercury inside it. Mercury is one of the metal which is known to be as a liquid metal. It is a liquid metal, children, and it is shiny. It expands and contracts easily. Okay, so this is said to be as it is the liquid metal which is shiny in its nature, in its color, which expands and contracts on different temperature. Okay, so because of these many advantages of mercury, these many things which is related with the mercury, that is why it is present inside this thermometer, and this thermometer is going to help us to measure the degree of hotness or coldness of any object. Okay, so how we are going to measure this will be telling this. Okay, I'll read out the things which are written in your book first. So here the temperature of the measure of the body is done with the help of a thermometer called clinical thermometer. Hold the thermometer in your hand and examine it carefully. A thermometer consists of a long, narrow, uniform glass tube. इसको हम glass tube भी बोल सकते हैं. Okay, it could also be known as glass tube. It has a bulb at one end. Bulb consists of mercury. Outside the bulb, small shiny thread of mercury is seen. जब आप बाहर से इसको देखोगे, you will be able to see the shiny thread of mercury. बीच में से एक single line में mercury जाता रहेगा, and this is said to be as a single thread of mercury. Okay. Now the bulb consists of mercury. Outside the bulb, we can see a small shiny thread of mercury. If you do not see mercury thread, you can tilt the thermometer like this. Okay, you can tilt the thermometer, and then you will be able to see the scale, as well as you can find out the temperature at the point where this mercury is rising in the capillary. And जिसके भी सामने 100 डिग्रीज के सामने 101 डिग्रीज के सामने अगर ये मर्क्यूरी रुकेगा, उतना ही टेम्परेचर है. अभी मैं बताऊंगी हाउ कैन यू मेजर द टेम्परेचर यूजिंग दिस क्लिनिकल थर्मोमीटर. So if you do not see mercury, you can tilt, you can rotate the thermometer a bit, and you will be able to see it. You will find out the scale on the thermometer. The scale used is in the degree Celsius, which is written as degree C. Okay, capital C. Degree is a small zero at the superscript form, and this is said to be as degree Celsius. It is indicated in Celsius scale. जैसे आप सेंटीमीटर्स मीटर्स में नापते हो किसी भी चीज़ को, स्केल है हमारे पास, सो वी आर मेजरिंग इट इन सेंटीमीटर्स. किसी की लेंथ अगर देखनी छोटे ऑब्जेक्ट की, विल मेजर इट इन सेंटीमीटर्स, एंड इफ बड़े ऑब्जेक्ट की लेंथ देखनी है तो मीटर्स और किलोमीटर्स में हम देखेंगे. सो दीज आर द स्केल. टेम्परेचर को मेजर करने के लिए भी ऐसे एक स्केल होता है जिसको हम कहते हैं सेल्सियस स्केल. ओके, दिस इज नोन टू बी एज सेल्सियस स्केल. Would you wonder that two scales are shown in figure number 4? Okay, I'll be telling you about 4.2. Two scales are seen. एक साइड डिग्री सेल्सियस में होता है और एक साइड में फ़ारेनहाइट में होता है. Okay? So, would you wonder two scales are present, and these two scales are the separate ones. The clinical thermometer reads between 35 to 40 degree. 35 degrees to 42 degree Celsius. 42 degree Celsius. Now how can you read the thermometer? We can learn how to read the thermometer. We have to note first the difference indicated by bigger marks and the two divisions, okay? Then the thermometer should be washed properly. First step, wash the thermometers properly. Then before using it and after using it, at both the things, at both the times. Then ensure that mercury is before 35 degrees Celsius. You have to see that mercury is below 35. 35 बहुत पहले होता है, यहीं पर होता है. 35 डिग्री सेल्सियस से नीचे ये मर्करी होना चाहिए. ओके, सेकेंड स्टेप, यू विल सी दैट मर्करी इज बिलो 35 डिग्री सेल्सियस. अगर पहले से ही 35 डिग्री से ऊपर रहेगा तो 1-2 डिग्री तो ऐसे ही बढ़ जाएगा. सो वी नीड टू चेक फर्स्ट. वी नीड टू वॉश द मर्करी दिस थर्मोमीटर in antiseptic solution, and then we have to see that whether this temperature is below 35 degree or not. Okay, then after that you will keep the thermometer in under your tongue, or you can keep the things you can keep the thermometer in the armpit or in your arm. Okay, now we will read the thermometer by keeping the level. You will keep it for some time. After keeping it for some time, we will be taking it out and we will be seeing, we will be observing the temperature. So when we are keeping it for some time, it should be for 2 or 3 minutes. Then you will take it out. फिर आप देखोगे कि मर्करी का लेवल कहाँ तक इंक्रीज किया. अब obviously if the temperature is high, if fever is there, 35 डिग्री से ऊपर जाएगा. Okay, 100 डिग्री से ऊपर, 98 डिग्री से ऊपर रहेगा फ़ारेनहाइट में. अगर आप चेक करोगे तो it means that we are having fever. अगर कम है तो it means we are not having fever. So we have to see, we will just look at the division in front of the mercury till where it has rised in this thermometer. So the basic concept is that whenever the bulb is being in direct touch of our skin, it gets warmer. Because of the warmth, the mercury which is present inside the bulb of this thermometer, it expands. Once it expands, it starts rising up inside the capillary, and it will rise till it is going to coincide with the temperature of your body. Suppose that it is 102 degrees Celsius, then it would be rising till 102. If it is 100 degrees Celsius, it would be rising till 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, so after that it is not going to rise, it is going to stop. At that time only you have to take out that mercury. After 2 minutes you will take it out, and then you will see, you will measure the temperature of your body, and you will be seeing the temperature which is being measured would be in degrees Celsius. You have to take care that whenever the mercury, whenever you are seeing this thermometer, it should be always parallel to your sight. ओके, सीधा रखना है हमें उस थर्मोमीटर को. ऐसा नहीं कि आप ऐसा देख रहे हो और थर्मोमीटर ऐसे नीचे रखा हुआ या ऊपर रखा हुआ. इट्स अ रॉन्ग मेथड. यू विल ऑलवेज कीप द थर्मोमीटर इन फ्रंट ऑफ योर eye. Okay, just keep the thermometer in front of your eye, and then you can easily measure the temperature, and that would be the correct reading for the temperature. Okay, now the clinical thermometer, it is going to measure the temperature, and yes, you don't have to touch the bulb before measuring the temperature. अगर आप पहले ही बल्ब को टच कर लोगे, then what happens? It is going to give the temperature 1 or 2 degree rise in the temperature, and again fever नहीं है तो भी दिखाई देगा कि fever है. बिकॉज आपकी बॉडी का टेम्परेचर वो मेजर कर लेगा. किसी और को अगर आपको यूज करना है ये थर्मोमीटर, देन अगेन योर बॉडी टेम्परेचर प्लस द पर्सन's बॉडी टेम्परेचर फॉर whom you are using this thermometer is going to take place. It is going to harm, it is going to increase the level, it is going to give the problem in the, it is going to give a wrong reading while measuring the temperature. Okay, so children, this was about how to measure the temperature in the clinical thermometer, and yes, I wanted to tell you about the use of the kink in the thermometer. So once the mercury is rising up, there is अब आप जैसे आपने mercury rise किया है आपके थर्मोमीटर में, and then you are taking it out quickly. अगर आप जैसे हटाओगे अपने बॉडी के पास से थर्मोमीटर को, it will, this mercury is going to run back into the bulb again. It will be moving back into the bulb again. So to stop the movement of the mercury, backflow of the mercury will be avoided. So what is the use of this kink? Kink helps to stop the backflow of the mercury bulb. Okay, in the bulb. So this is what is the use of the kink in the clinical thermometer, and this thing is not present in the laboratory thermometer. So children, this was about the concept of temperature, which is the degree of hotness or coldness. The object, how much it is hot, how much it is cold, will be told by this instrument called thermometer, and this is a type of thermometer which is known as the clinical thermometer, used by the doctors or the people for measuring the body temperature. It is not used for measuring the temperature of different objects. We will use some different thermometer for measuring the temperature of objects. It consists of various parts like glass tube, capillary, mercury, bulb, kink, and the use of kink is to stop the backflow of the mercury inside the bulb again. So with this, and yes, after using, we have seen that some precautions should be maintained for taking care when we have to measure the temperature of any person's body. So we need to wash it properly, then we have to use it properly, and as it is made up of glass, it is made up of mercury. Mercury is a toxic substance, but still it is being used because of certain advantages, like it is shiny in its nature, it is having the it is having a large temperature, it is going to be expand, and it is going to stop expanding at a very small range of temperature. So children, that's all for today. I have told you many things about this chapter. I will be continuing with the same. I will be reading about different things like different types of thermometer in the next class. That's all for today. I will meet you all in the next video with the next topic to be discussed on this chapter of heat. So that's all for today. I will be meeting you all in the next video.